Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. And welcome to another edition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another episode of LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, Part 46. That's right, we're working our way towards Part 50. I'll probably do another live for Part 50, for a celebration. But I wanted to do another episode today. Today's Friday the 13th, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me hit the people out here with the LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, Part 46, guys, to celebrate Friday the 13th. That's right. Wake up. Watch your back out there. It's Friday the 13th, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone out there, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. You guys know what it's about. Setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, right? This is what it's about, man. Stopping these fools out here from rewriting history. We must continue to educate these clowns out here, man, and expose them because these people don't know what the hell they're talking about. They make no sense, LeBron James fans, man. So much respect to all you guys. I put some polls up recently about if you could be a fan of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant at the same time, and 75% of you guys said hell no. And I'm surprised 25% actually said yes. But the funny thing was, the poll I put up in relation to Michael Jordan, could you be a fan of Michael Jordan and LeBron James? And could you be a fan of Kobe Bryant and LeBron James? It was pretty much dead on. About 75, 76% of you guys said hell no, man. So much respect to all you guys, man, because you guys know the deal, man. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, welcome back to another edition of LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, Part 46, guys. And like we always say, we're not here to laugh with them. We're here to laugh at these fools, man, at these clowns that continue to flood my comment section with nonsensical comments that never have anything to do with the video, that can never dispute the facts, that just continue to make personal attacks on me. Or, like I said, they just come in here with the emotions and, they just basically want me to stop making videos because it's hurting their feelings, apparently. But we're not going to stop this. We won't stop until they stop. I told you, I'm not going to stop doing these videos, setting the record straight, stopping the lies and narratives until they stop spreading these lies and narratives. Until we get rid of the Nick Wrights, the Shannon Sharps, the Colin Cowherds, the Gilbert Arenases, right? Until we get rid of clowns like this out here in the social media space, on the mainstream media. Then we're going to continue to stand up and set the record straight and stop these fools, like I said, from rewriting history. And hopefully, Michael Jordan coming back, he'll have something to say about this also. So without further ado, let's get into this, my friends, and start this out, man. Before I start, though, let me send some special thanks out here to some of you guys, man, like I said, that come through with the supers, man. I always try to hit you guys in the beginning of the video, but it slipped my mind this one. But let me send a special thanks out to Troy Dilworth, for coming through with the super thanks. I want to send a special thanks to my man KK coming through with the super thanks. Once again, you guys humble me, man. I want to send a special thanks out to Deddy V 1718. I hope I said your name right. Deddy V 1718. Shout out to you for coming through. My man Vernon Lee Warren for coming through again. And my man Gundam U. Once again, thank you very much. You guys continue to support this channel, man. And you guys continue to humble me with that support, man. So let's get this thing started, shall we? Whatever you guys are doing, man, just remember, just turn the ears on. Turn the volume up. All right, so here we go. Crippled Bron, still better than 40-year-old MJ. MJ had to quit twice. I love this comment here when they talk about the quitting. That's how you know you expose yourself as a true hardcore, ultra hardcore LeBron James fan. Whenever you try to use this Michael Jordan quit twice stuff, it's laughable. Like I said, these are the kinds of things that we started to hear 4 or 5 years ago from the LeBron James fans that we never heard before. Oh, the Michael Jordan had to quit. Like, I never heard Michael Jordan ever be associated with quitting. I never remember. It was crazy because Michael Jordan was always viewed and seen and celebrated as the antithesis of a quitter, the complete opposite of a quitter. No one ever mentioned quitting and Michael Jordan in the same sentence, not even in the same chapter, the same book. You never associate quitting and Michael Jordan. But now the LeBron James fans have liked to tie the word quitting with Michael Jordan because the man retired after his father was murdered. Then the man was forced, basically, they forced Michael Jordan to leave the Chicago Bulls because they didn't want to keep the team together. That's how petty the Bulls organization was. You know what's funny? You hear LeBron James fans complain about the organization in Cleveland. Oh, he had to play for Dan Gilbert, and they never did anything for LeBron James. They never helped him. He had to leave Cleveland. Yeah, well, look what they did to Michael Jordan's Bulls after the 98 season. I don't remember LeBron James ever trying to get these guys on a three-peat, coming back for a 4th championship in a row, and Dan Gilbert's like, nah, man, we ain't keeping you guys around. They were down just to win 1 championship. Meanwhile, the Bulls, Michael Jordan, the Bulls, gave the city of Chicago, Jerry Reinsdorf, that piece of garbage, everyone in the Bulls organization, they were able to be part of 6 championships in the 90s alone, 2 3-peats. And they would not allow Michael Jordan, Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, the rest of the Chicago Bulls to continue to play until they lost. That is called holding back the team. That's called forcing someone to retire, man. You want to talk about poor management ownership? And then what do you get from someone like Jerry Reinsdorf all these years later? The dude's a complete hypocrite. He starts coming out the last dance. I offered Jordan money. I said, hey, listen, man, we'll bring these guys back. We'll bring this back. No, you didn't. You let Jerry Krause run that whole organization into the ground. And where have you guys been since? See, the Chicago Bulls reap what they sow. You let some clown like Jerry Krause, that's why I call Jerry Krause a straight-up clown. I don't care if the man is dead. The dude was a straight clown for the way that he acted, the way that he spoke in public, and the way that he tried to, treat the players as if they were beneath the ownership because it's the organizations that win championships. What a dirtbag thing to say from Jerry Krause, man. Once again, that's why he deserved everything he got after he died. Once again, if you're not going to carry yourself with class, with honor, with integrity, and earn the respect, and then whatever happens when you die, the legacy that you leave is on you, man. And I did a video on this. So anyway, I know I'm going off on a tangent here. So I say all that to say this. The quitting aspect of it doesn't seem to add up. They were forced to quit in 1998 or retire in 98. And then we all know that Michael Jordan came back for the love of the game, right? Donated his salary and went out there and gave that effort and then retired again for good. So when they say he had to quit twice, it's laughable. But let's take it a step further here. And let's talk about the quitting now. And this relates to LeBron James. How often do we see LeBron James actually quit? We see LeBron James actually quit all the time. Michael Jordan never quit. Michael Jordan retired. Huge difference there. Michael Jordan never quit. Like I said, I would never associate Michael Jordan with quitting. Michael Jordan would not be recognized the way that he is if he was a quitter. That's when, like I said, that's when these people look stupid. The LeBron James fans, they really try to associate quitting with Michael Jordan when people are called the Michael Jordan of because they do everything in their power to not quit, to keep playing, to keep pushing, to keep going, to giving that effort. LeBron James does everything in the opposite. Walking back on D, that's quitting right there. You're quitting. LeBron James quits on plays, but they're trying to say that Michael Jordan quit when he retired. Think about that. LeBron James literally quits play to play, game to game. He just quits. You never know when LeBron James walks off the court early, quits on his team, quits on the teammates, quits on the coaches, quits on the organizations, the cities. We've seen that story. We've seen it play out in the 22-year career. This man has repeatedly quit. Repeatedly. We over here talking about Michael Jordan. And they say crippled Bron, still better than 40-year-old Jordan. That's hilarious because LeBron James is not crippled, but he acts as if he's crippled. Once again, trying to fake an injury. Michael Jordan was actually crippled on the Wizards at 40 years old, but didn't fake an injury, didn't miss any games, even though the man was dealing with knee issues. He was legit injured. He was legit crippled. LeBron James has never been like that, but he milks all his injuries because he wants fools like you to really think that he's tough and he's battling through something. So LeBron James at his best, at 40 years old, can't shine Michael Jordan's shoes at 40 years old. And the video footage backs that up. What do you guys have to back up your stuff? Numbers? That's all you guys got is inflated numbers in an inflated era. But you don't have the video footage to back it up, right? LeBron James couldn't play the 82 games like Jordan did, who was actually crippled. LeBron James couldn't do that. Michael Jordan led his team in several statistics. LeBron James led his team in nothing, man. All right, except for turnovers and, once again, him hogging the ball. That's what he does. Let me check up all these shots. He was never the best player on his team. Michael Jordan was the best player on his team on the Wizards. Michael Jordan wasn't playing with anyone like an Anthony Davis, with no one like a Luka Doncic. Hell, Michael Jordan wasn't even playing with anyone, on the level, you could even say, of an Austin Reeves that second year when he was in Washington. Jerry Stackhouse? Nah, wasn't that dude, man. So once again, you sound ridiculous. LeBron James fans, exposed. Already you guys sound ridiculous. The first comment, come on, man. Oh, here we go. Let's go to the next one here. Please get some help. So they're taking a line from Michael Jordan. Come on, man. Get some help. You know that's Michael Jordan's line. You guys can't even be original. Come on, you're taking Michael Jordan's line. He said that. Get some help. because you guys need help. But he's telling me to get some help. Please get some help. LeBron is so influential, he's making your career. I don't know what career he's talking about, but anyway. Bron, really the GOAT, Jordan Gambler, an overhyped shoe salesman. Now, if you read that comment, you really listen to that comment, that's a classic LeBron James fan comment. What do they do there? They go here, get some help. LeBron is so influential, he's making my career. So once again, they go with the personal attacks, and they go with this idea. Again, what career is being made here? You guys are so worried about us on YouTube making money, making videos. What are you worried about? You guys keep telling us LeBron James is a billionaire. He don't care what you guys have to say. Then why the hell are you guys crying in my comment section? Why the hell are you worried about, oh, LeBron is so influential, he's making your career? No. See, what you guys are missing the point on is that we're not making videos on LeBron James making up stuff. Right? See, that would be one thing. If you're saying that we're making videos just using LeBron James' name to make up stuff, lies, narratives, and we're just using his name to make videos, but we're lying about him. We're just making up stories to make videos. That's not the case. You can never say that. Every video I've done on this channel, whether it's been about LeBron James or not, every video I've done on this channel, I'm not lying or making up a story. Sometimes I've seen people comment, oh, you're just doing a video just to do a video. You're making up a story to do a video. No, I'm not. Any video I've done on this channel has been either someone sent me something I saw on social media, something I heard someone say on social media or through social media or through the actual, news or the media itself, something I read, whatever it is. I've seen this. It's actually out there. I don't make anything up. I'm going to lie about LeBron James. Everything that he does, once again, this is LeBron James doing what he does, destroying his own legacy because this is what LeBron James does. He's an idiot. He's a clown. Every time he speaks, every time he goes on the basketball court, he does something stupid. Every time you turn the damn TV on, you turn the internet on, LeBron James does something stupid, says something stupid. That's not on me. That's LeBron James, man. So don't get mad at me and telling me, oh, LeBron James is so influential, he's making your career. No, because we're not making up stuff. We're not just using his name to get money and views. What we're doing is exposing this clown. That's what we're doing here. That's why you guys can't dispute my video. That's why you're going to come here and say this. You didn't dispute anything in the video. Nothing in the video. And when you say he's making my career, what career? I'm not making any money on YouTube. I'm nowhere near any of these people you see on YouTube. There are some huge YouTubers out here in the sports world here, in the sports talk, space. Guys with podcasts that are making a significant way more money than I would ever probably sniff. Go bother them about that. You can't say that LeBron's making my career off of lies and narratives. You guys, these LeBron James fans out here, they literally are making channels and videos off of lies and narratives. That's the sad reality for you guys. That's why your comment section, the people who follow and support you guys, are not true basketball fans, man. And they're a bunch of, young, impressionable fools out here. That's really all it comes down to. Just a bunch of young kids out there supporting you clowns. No one of any substance, though, worth going to those channels. Then he says, Bron really to go. Jordan Gambler. What is it? Jordan Gambler? That's not even it doesn't even roll off the tongue. It's not a good, you guys think you're witty and funny. You guys are a bunch of idiots. That's what lets me know that you're just a, 17-year-old or a 15-year-old. You're just an idiot, man. Just a clown, just a goof. You guys are not real grown-up adults here, man. Jordan Gambler's an overhyped shoe salesman. So now he's an overhyped shoe salesman. But you guys are talking about we're haters. But Michael Jordan's a shoe salesman now, right? Michael Jordan, DeMar DeRozan. Shoe salesman. You are probably wearing his shoes while you're typing these comments. You're wearing Michael Jordan sneakers. That's how corny you guys are. You guys are never wearing LeBron James sneakers. I never see LeBron James sneakers out in town. I never see no one wearing these things on TV, in commercials, in videos, in movies. I never see the Jordans on the LeBrons on anyone's feet. But every time you turn on the news, you turn the TV, you open a book, a magazine, you go on the internet, whatever it is, man. Someone's on a podcast. Go look at their feet. It don't matter where they're from, what walk of life, they got Jordans on. Ain't no one rocking them LeBron sneakers, but you're over here talking about, oh, he's just an overhyped shoe salesman. Nah, fool. The reason why Michael Jordan is selling shoes is something that you guys don't want to admit. You don't want to think about that and really mention that. How is Michael Jordan still selling shoes? You guys don't ever wonder that? How is Michael Jordan still selling shoes way more than LeBron James could? You're king. Why are you guys not wearing LeBron James sneakers? Why are you guys wearing Michael Jordan sneakers if he's a draw gambler, if he's an overhyped shoe salesman? You guys sound ridiculous. That would be like me talking this way about LeBron James, how I don't respect him while wearing his sneakers. That's insane for me to do that, right? I would have no integrity. How could I have any respect? If I talk this way, I say I don't respect LeBron James, but I'm out there wearing his jersey, wearing his sneakers. You fools are a bunch of hypocrites. You guys stand for nothing. You stand on nothing. That's why your comments are not effective, and you got nothing to say here. You know, the greatest shoe salesman I know is Al Bundy. You guys know Al Bundy? If you know, you know, man. Much respect to Al Bundy, man. Let's go to the next one here. So the dude says this, damn, 21 All-NBAs. That's insane. LeBron is something special. See, so once again, a LeBron James fan fooled by the smoke screens and the mirrors, right? That's all it is, smoke screens and mirrors. I told you, look into LeBron James' resume, you dig into the details, those All-NBA selections exposed heavily. Exposed heavily. I want you guys to go look at LeBron James' games played, right, since 2019. Go look at how many times this man has played under 60 games. Go look how many times he's played under 60 games. You'll actually be astounded how many times he played less than 60 games since he's been in LA. Since he's been in LA. All right? So, when we talk about the quote-unquote All-NBA selections, and we laughed about the second-team All-NBA that he got this year, does anyone think that LeBron James actually earned and deserved it? And Mio AOH mentioned this in the live stream the other day. When you look into the details, right? So, you'll look on LeBron James' resume. It'll say 21 All-NBA seasons, right? It'll say 21 times All-NBA. But like I told you, when you call up and check on the references, when you look into the details of those All-NBAs, like I just said, it gets exposed. LeBron James has 2 shortened seasons, the COVID season, the 2012 season, right? He also has many seasons where he's played under 60 games, like I said. So LeBron James was able and eligible to make All-NBA teams while only playing like 40 games, 45 games, 47 games, 55 games during a lot of these seasons, guys. So if we really look into the details, then LeBron James really shouldn't have had probably 5 of those All-NBA selections because they were all, like I said, in really... now the minimum is 65, like we said, is a joke, but the minimum is 65. How many of those seasons LeBron James want to qualify for an All-NBA selection, guys? Many seasons, guys. Many seasons. But his fans won't talk about that. They don't care about the details. They don't care about context. You can't be a LeBron James fan and care about details and context. You can't worry about perspective. You can't worry about the historical context of any of this stuff. You just can't. That's the only way you could be a LeBron James supporter, is by falling for those lines and narratives and never worrying about context. Never worrying about historical perspective at all. So this person says that, you know, that's insane. Damn. He says, LeBron is something special. He's something special, all right, but not in the way that you're thinking. Because LeBron James is special ed in the way that he carries himself, walking off the court early, the way he flops. That's pretty damn special. For a man of that magnitude, to flop that hardcore, that consistently, that is special. You're right. It is special. For a guy to have that many head coaches, that's pretty damn special, right? The guy gets always coaches fired. That's pretty damn special. For this guy to be able to dominate the basketball, hog the ball like that, never sacrifice, never play in his system, that's pretty damn special. For a man to stack the odds in his favor as often as he did, get all of these trades, free agents, have the referees blowing the whistle in your favor as much as they do, all of this stuff, the super teams that you formed, all of this stuff playing in the weak Eastern Conference, all of these things on your side. You could travel with the ball, carry the ball, offensive foul guys like we saw in that clip in the 2012 NBA Finals. All of those things going for LeBron James, still 4-6 in the finals, guys. Still lost more than he won. Ain't that special? Exposed. Let's go to the next one. Everyone trying to get a podcast off LeBron name with a bunch of crying, laughing emojis. These same fools, man. And this person left like multiple comments in minutes. I remember this clown. This dude left like 4 comments in like a minute. And I tell you, that's the weird stuff to me. Why leave 4 comments? Just have one thought, put all those comments into one thought and leave the one comment. But no, you get these people that leave a comment because it's the emotions taking over. So they leave one comment, maybe I didn't respond to them. So they had to leave another comment, maybe I didn't respond to that one. So let me leave another one and another one and another one and another one until this guy responds to me. That's called emotions, guys. That's called. That's what these guys do. That's LeBron James fans in a nutshell. So this person says, everyone trying to get a podcast off LeBron name. So this is similar to the other comment that we read here. People talking about my career, how much money I make, blah, 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 blah. They're concerned. Once again, you're concerned about my channel. Why are you guys concerned about my channel? It's so weird. I'm not concerned about anyone else's channel. I don't care what videos they do, what they don't do. If they want to just keep talking about the same thing over and over again, I don't give a damn. Why do you give a damn what I'm doing? Oh, wait a second. I know why you guys care. Because LeBron James cares. And you guys are starting to see and realize that LeBron James actually does care what we have to say. It does hurt his feelings. I want my damn respect too. Right? So, everyone trying to get a podcast off LeBron name, no, it actually seems that LeBron James started a podcast off our names. Isn't he the one talking about, yeah, I hear it all the time. Where do you hear it, LeBron James? Where do you hear it from? You hear it from social media. You hear it from people like me, from people like us, right? The Dreamers Pros, the Two Raws, right? The Jordan LeBrons, right? All these people, Michael Jordan fans are the best, right? Uncut Hoops, my man AOH, Uncommon Sense, Basketball Time Machine, right? Brandon Loves Sports TV, Ticket TV, right? You hear from a lot of these guys. You hear it out there, putting it out there. LeBron James hears it. He damn sure does. So we're not making podcasts off his name. LeBron James is the one making a podcast that seems to be offended and upset about what the fans are actually saying out there in social media. It seems he had to come out with a podcast, Mind the Game, to what? To try to combat the things that we're talking about? Or to contradict himself left and right? Because that's really all he's doing. He probably thought he was going to come out here and set the record straight on us, try to expose what we're talking about. But you can't expose it when it's the facts, man. We have the facts on our side. LeBron James doesn't. We have the video footage on our side. LeBron James doesn't. That's why he didn't bring the video footage to show that he has an overall bag. He's just going to cry about it and try to downplay, you know what I'm saying, the importance of an overall bag. But he didn't bring the video footage out to prove, hey, man, this is what I do. I told you, LeBron James' low lights are pretty damn low. But everyone trying to get a podcast. No, it seems to me that all the ex-NBA players are trying to get a podcast. Not us. YouTube is supposed to be for the people, I thought. YouTube is for the people, man. But now you got all these freaking celebrities out here trying to take over our space and push us out. Nah, bump that noise, man. Ain't no one to get no podcast over. Once again, we ain't lying about LeBron James. If we were lying and making up stories, then you could actually say, oh, you guys just using LeBron James' name for views, for money, for fame, for this, for that, for a career. But ain't no one using LeBron James' name in vain. Ain't no one lying about this clown. And once again, I don't respect him. So I don't have to talk about him with respect because I don't respect him. He doesn't carry himself with respect. So damn that dude. And all you clowns out there that follow him, you expose yourself. Let's go to the next one here. Bron, they love this Bron stuff, man. Bron doesn't need your respect, bro. He's already respected by millions. This is hilarious to me. Hilarious. And this is from the guy. You guys probably saw him the other day on the live stream. He was flooding the comments like a weirdo because, like I said, these people are weird. It says LBJ for King for life. You guys are probably seeing all cap letters. It's LeBron James and his son is the profile picture. Weird as hell. LBJ for King for life. This guy got no friends, man. It's probably a young kid, man. So we get all of this, right? So let's educate him here. He says, Bron doesn't need your respect, bro. He's already respected by millions. See, the problem with that is that it's not accurate. See, you guys are always trying to speak on what LeBron James feels or doesn't feel. Oh, LeBron James don't care about you clowns. LeBron James ain't worried about y'all. He's a billionaire. LeBron James, you guys are always speaking to his mindset, his thought process. He ain't worried about you guys. He don't care. You guys really love to say that. Just downplay us, right? Oh, we're nobodies. Oh, you're in your mama's basement, all right? Blah, blah, blah. But it really turns out, guys, that LeBron James does care. It does matter to him. He is affected by this. So you guys can cry and moan all you want, and you can say he doesn't need my respect. I've never once said that LeBron James needs my respect. I've never said that. I've just simply stated I don't respect him. I don't have to respect him because sometimes you fools think I have to respect him. No, I don't. He hasn't carried himself, in my opinion, in a respectable manner. So like I told you, the values and the principles that I hold myself to, LeBron James is not holding himself to. He's not living up to those standards. So why would I respect him if I'm holding myself to those standards? And I wouldn't do these things that LeBron James does. I'm not walking off the court early. I never did this stuff as a kid, growing up playing sports, not being a sore loser. I'm not teaching my kids how to do this stuff. LeBron James, the things that he does, his overall game to me is basic, boring, and bland. I don't watch LeBron James with excitement, with anticipation, in awe, in amazement. None of this stuff. You fools do. I don't. A lot of us don't. So once again, this is not about me, thinking that LeBron James needs my respect or he cares if I respect him. I don't give a damn about whether LeBron James even knows if I even exist. It doesn't matter. Same thing with Michael Jordan. He doesn't know who the hell I am. And, sometimes these people think I'm doing this so that I can meet Michael Jordan or that Michael Jordan will give me a hug or something or a high five or send me a pair of sneakers in the mail. I don't give a damn about none of this stuff, man. I told you, I owe Michael Jordan. He don't owe me nothing. Michael Jordan did what he had to do for me, for us. Like I told you, the bare minimum he could do was show up to work and play the game the right way. Give the effort. Michael Jordan did that, man. Michael Jordan don't owe me nothing. Owes me nothing. It don't matter if I spend thousands of dollars on his sneakers, on his clothing brand. It doesn't matter. He owes me nothing. We chose to support Michael Jordan, to buy his products, whatever the case may be. He don't owe me nothing. Literally nothing. LeBron James owes y'all. He could not even show up to an all-star game for you fools this year. He owes you guys a lot because he cheated you guys. He cheated himself. He cheated the game. So once again, you want to respect him, that's great. But the one thing that we know is that LeBron James literally came on a microphone after he won a championship and said, I want my damn respect too. So if it's true, like you just said here, he's respected by millions, then why is he saying, I want my damn respect? It doesn't add up because I'm sure he's not feeling that respect from you clowns out here because you ain't buying his sneakers, not more than Michael Jordan's. You're not buying his brand, not more than Michael Jordan's. You're not watching the games, not as much as the guys from Michael Jordan's era did, not as much as we did. You guys are not supporting LeBron James as much as we have supported Michael Jordan over the years. And why is that? Because over the years, LeBron James has lost the respect of a lot of people. So you talk about he don't need my respect. He's respected by millions. That's great. What happened to LeBron James 2 years ago when he went to the Super Bowl? The man was booed at a Super Bowl. Think about that. That's a lot of people there. He was booed at a Super Bowl. Michael Jordan would never have anything even close to having that happen to him. Not even close. You know why, guys? Because of respect. It's not about people liking Michael Jordan. Oh, I like Michael Jordan. I love him. They respect him. They respect what he did, what he meant, the competitor that he was, and the greatness that he achieved. They respect the way he went about it. So when he goes out, he's celebrated. He's respected. He's not booed. He's not torn down. The people who do that, look at them. The Nick Wrights, the Shannon Sharps. Who are these people? They're not respected in the media world. But they got a lot of money, though. They made a lot of money, though, off of Michael Jordan's name. They made the money off of Michael Jordan's name, guys, not LeBron James' name. Remember that. These fools out here talking about we making money off LeBron. No. Everyone's making money off of Michael Jordan. The LeBron versus Jordan GOAT debate is because of Michael Jordan is why it's relevant. Not LeBron James in his weak era, his unpopular era. Michael Jordan is the most popular player. Has nothing to do with if you think he's the greatest of all time or not. You can't deny he's the most popular player of all time. The most popular player of all time played in the most popular era. You think it's a coincidence, guys? No, it's not. But he's talking about he's respected by millions. Yeah, I'm sure he is. You know how many people in the world, man? Millions more don't respect him than do. And the proof is when you go to the Super Bowl and get booed. That's proof right there. When LeBron James goes out in public, he never knows what kind of, reaction he's going to get from the fans. When Michael Jordan goes out, the reaction is consistent. It is. Those are the facts. Because Michael Jordan was consistent, like I said, and he carried himself consistently that way. LeBron James hasn't. That's why he's asking for respect, you clown. You guys don't get that. So, as you guys can see, I guess we'll end it there. The video's going long. Like these always go long. You know, these goes always go at least 30 minutes long. So, once again, as you guys can see, man, nothing disputed here in the video because nothing is ever disputed in these videos when we talk about the LeBron James fans say weird things because they don't know the history of the game. They don't have perspective. They don't have context, guys. And that's the facts. That's why they're LeBron James fans. Remember, you can't be a LeBron James fan and a Michael Jordan fan simultaneously. You can't do it. They're two completely opposites. Same thing for Kobe Bryant. You can't be a fan of both. So much respect to all you guys that voted, the 76% of you guys that voted, hell no, you can't be a fan of LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. And that applies to a lot of guys. Larry Bird, how could you really be a fan of Larry Bird and really value what Larry Bird represented? I mean, Larry Bird literally, like a Kobe Bryant, had a high pain threshold, had toughness, had grit, played through a lot of injuries, a lot of pain, right? And basically ran his body into the ground. How could you appreciate what Larry Bird did in the 10, 11, 12 short season that he had? And like I said, he really only played probably 9 or 10 legit seasons without dealing with injuries. How could you value what he did going through that and then value LeBron James, who never had to deal with half those kinds of things, but still managed to not play 82 games but one time? I don't know how you could. So you guys know what to do. Remember, it's Friday the 13th, guys. Watch your back out there. Enjoy the Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Get up. Stay positive, guys. Stay strong. You guys know the deal. I'll catch you guys on the next one.